For millennia, the stars have inspired and guided humanity, sparking curiosity and wonder. The origins of astrology trace back to ancient Mesopotamia, where the Sumerians, around 7,000 years ago, began observing the heavens. By the Babylonian era, these observations evolved into systematic recordings, blending mythology, religion, and early science, forming the foundation of astrology as we know it today. The Mesopotamian foundations of astrology. In ancient Mesopotamia, stargazing was not merely a pastime, but a sacred duty. The Babylonians developed a profound understanding of celestial movements, connecting them to divine messages. Their astronomical texts, such as the Enuma Anu Enlil, provide invaluable insights into their beliefs. These clay tablets, inscribed with cuneiform, date back approximately 3,000 years, but were likely compiled from even older knowledge. The Babylonians identified 5 visible planets: Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mars, and Mercury, each associated with specific deities. For example, Jupiter was linked to Marduk, Venus to Inanna, and Mars to Nergal. These associations were not arbitrary. The positions and movements of these planets were believed to influence events on Earth, from harvests to wars. Their lunar calendar was another remarkable achievement. Around 5,000 years ago, Mesopotamians calculated the average length of a lunar month to an astonishingly precise 29.53059414 days. This precision reflects their deep observational skills and the importance they placed on celestial phenomena, naming the planets and the birth of omens. The Babylonians didn't stop at associating planets with gods. They also named these celestial bodies and began interpreting their movements as omens. These omens were recorded meticulously, often tied to specific predictions. For instance, a comet's appearance might foretell a king's downfall, while an eclipse could signal impending disaster. Their cosmology divided the universe into layers, with the heavens of Anu being the furthest away. Stars, planets, and celestial events occupied a central role, bridging the divine and earthly realms. The idea of a cosmos structured with order laid the groundwork for astrology's development. Egyptian contributions to the zodiac. Astrology took a significant leap forward with the Egyptians, who were heavily influenced by Babylonian practices. However, they added their unique interpretations, creating the concept of the zodiac. Unlike the Babylonian 12 constellation model, the Egyptian zodiac divided the sky into 36 decans, groups of stars representing 10-degree segments of the 360-degree celestial sphere. These decans were crucial for timekeeping and agricultural planning. The heliacal rising of Sirius, for example, marked the flooding of the Nile, a critical event for Egyptian society. Paintings on coffins from as early as 2100 BCE depict these decans, illustrating their importance in Egyptian cosmology and funerary rituals. The Greek refinement of astrology. The Greeks played a pivotal role in shaping astrology into the form we recognize today. During the Hellenistic period, Greek philosophers and scholars integrated Babylonian and Egyptian knowledge with their own myths and narratives. They divided the zodiac into 12 equal segments, each corresponding to a constellation. Greek mythology became intertwined with the zodiac. For instance, Aries represents the golden ram from the myth of Phrixus and Hel. Taurus is linked to Zeus's transformation into a bull to seduce Europa. Gemini commemorates the twins Castor and Pollux, immortalized in the sky by Zeus. These myths not only enriched the zodiac's symbolism, but also transformed it into a cultural and philosophical framework. Astrology, under the Greeks, was no longer merely observational. It became a narrative art. Roman influence and the standardization of the zodiac. The Roman Empire adopted Greek astrology, further popularizing it across Europe and the Mediterranean. They Latinized the zodiac, giving the signs the names we use today: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and so on. Roman scholars like Claudius Ptolemy codified this knowledge in works like the Tetrabiblos, a foundational text that outlined astrological principles and techniques. Ptolemy's work emphasized the connection between celestial patterns and earthly events. His influence ensured astrology's survival through the medieval period and into the Renaissance. Astrology's eastward journey, the Chinese zodiac. As astrological knowledge traveled along the Silk Road, it reached China, where it blended with existing traditions. The Chinese zodiac developed its own unique characteristics, assigning 12 animals to the years in a repeating cycle. This system, deeply rooted in Chinese cosmology, incorporated the 5 elements wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, adding layers of complexity. The mythology behind the Chinese zodiac, such as the Jade Emperor's race of animals, illustrates how cultural narratives shape astrological systems. The clever rat's victory and the pig's leisurely finish highlight traits associated with each zodiac animal, influencing personality assessments and compatibility beliefs. Astrology in the Islamic Golden Age. During the Islamic Golden Age, Persian scholars became the custodians of astrological knowledge. They translated Greek and Roman texts into Arabic, enriching them with insights from Indian and Babylonian traditions. These scholars were not merely translators. They made significant contributions, creating the uniquely Persian astrological system. This knowledge eventually returned to Europe through events like the Crusades, influencing the Renaissance and shaping Western astrology. Challenges to astrology, science, and religion. Astrology has always faced criticism and skepticism. Early Christian theologians viewed it as incompatible with Christian doctrine, arguing that it undermined free will by predetermining human fate. Despite this, many church figures, including popes, consulted astrologers. The scientific revolution dealt a significant blow to astrology. Discoveries by Copernicus and Galileo challenged the geocentric model, raising questions about the zodiac's validity. Earth's precession, a slow wobble in its axis, further complicated matters. This phenomenon shifts the apparent positions of constellations over time, meaning the zodiac signs no longer align with their original celestial counterparts. The forgotten 13th sign, Ophiuchus. Modern astronomy's revelations reignited debates about the zodiac. The constellation Ophiuchus, known as the Serpent Bearer, was excluded from the zodiac by the Babylonians to maintain a 12-sign system. However, Earth's precession has since brought Ophiuchus into the zodiac's path, challenging traditional astrological beliefs. From November 29th to December 18th, the Sun now passes through Ophiuchus. This discovery raises questions about the accuracy of astrological predictions and the traditional 12-sign system. Astrology in the modern era. Today, astrology has evolved into a popular cultural phenomenon that permeates various aspects of daily life, from personalized horoscope apps to social media memes exploring zodiac compatibility. Its ability to offer individuals guidance, entertainment, and a sense of identity keeps its allure alive, even in the face of scientific skepticism. While modern astrology diverges from its ancient roots, its enduring popularity highlights its role in providing people with a sense of connection, comfort, and curiosity about the universe. Astrology also intersects with psychology, offering insights into human behavior through symbolic interpretation. Carl Jung, a prominent psychologist, acknowledged its symbolic power, describing individuals as being influenced by the qualities of the year and season of their birth. While not a validation of astrology's predictive claims, Jung's perspective highlights its potential as a tool for self-reflection, emphasizing how archetypes and symbols resonate with the collective unconscious. The cultural and historical value of astrology. Despite its lack of scientific grounding, astrology holds immense cultural and historical significance, showcasing humanity's timeless efforts to understand the cosmos and our place within it. It has transcended millennia, evolving from the meticulous star charts of ancient Mesopotamia to the glossy magazine columns and algorithm-driven apps of today. Astrology serves as a bridge between mythological traditions and modern self-exploration, blending art, history, and cultural narratives. Research also suggests that the season of birth can influence personality traits, lending some credence to astrology's broader themes. For instance, a study by the European College of Neuropsychopharmacology found links between birth seasons and affective temperaments, hinting at a subtle interplay between environment and personality. This underscores how astrology, even if not scientifically rigorous, taps into human desires for meaning, connection, and understanding, making it a culturally rich and enduring phenomenon. Thanks for watching, stargazers. Whether you're a daring Scorpio, a sneaky Gemini, or plot twist and Ophiuchus wondering where you've been all this time, remember this: the stars might not control your destiny, but they sure make for great stories. So hit that like button and subscribe for more cosmic chaos. Keep looking up.